Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2020 with Southport. It is the final day of the season. We are up against 22nd place Doncaster Rovers. We have an outside chance. It's not really an outside chance. We have a very good chance of getting an automatic promotion spot. Wycombe currently occupy that third spot that we could possibly get. We need to win, they need to lose, and if I'm not mistaken, Wycombe are playing a team who are in a relegation battle. Port Vale down in 23rd place in the table. So yes, it's going to be tough for Port Vale to actually do over Wycombe, but Wycombe have lost 3 on the spin. So we need to win, Wycombe need to lose. If that happens, we will go up on goal difference. Obviously, in between episodes, we haven't played any more matches. Last match we did play in the last episode was a 1-1 draw against Burton Albion. That might come back to bite us in the ass, because that 1-1 draw, if we won that, a point here against Doncaster and Wycombe still losing to Port Vale could have actually seen us get promoted. For the final time this season, in league action at the very least. There might be some more matches in playoffs, but for the final time this season, we are playing in League 2 against Doncaster. Bruno, the former Brighton fullback, if I'm not mistaken, is in charge. He's got some good things. Tactically, he's awful, which might explain why Bruno's Doncaster United. Are they called Doncaster United? They are, aren't they? No, Doncaster Rovers. Who are Doncaster United? It might explain why Doncaster Rovers are down the wrong end of the table. Also, it would probably explain why they're in woeful form. Drawing with Morecambe and Cheltenham, losing to Plymouth, Crawley and Oldham. They've scored 2 goals in their last 5. The 3 defeats, they've not even scored a goal in. The starting lineup we're going to go for then. We are changing it up slightly. This is what we'd normally be playing recently with the 5 at the back. We're going back to a slightly more attacking with the 2 wing-backs, which is this is basically what I've been playing with Newcastle. So, in goal is going to be James Trafford. Devine, Ollie Denham and Saul Shotton will be the back 3, Marlon Fossey on the right. I've gone for Ben Coker, although he's not particularly match fit, and I don't think I really have a decent left-back to replace him. Maybe Fossey goes left and then Godwin Aja comes on. Possibly that's what we're going to do. Butterfield and Dedan Iqbal will be in the middle of the pitch. Foxy will be the attacking midfielder. Mercado and George Newell will be the striker. And once again, you'll notice, if we scroll all the way down here, Leighton Stewart is not being selected. I did try and sell him, which is why he's unhappy. I offered him out for £250,000. Nobody bit on that. But yeah, so Leighton Stewart probably won't be playing for us anymore. Bruno then going for a 4-4-1-1, which, like I've mentioned, probably explains why they're not doing particularly well. He does have Alex Jakubiak as their main striker, which I don't know whether that's pronounced correctly or not, but he's decent. He's actually very good. His contract's up in 2 months. He's on $3,000 a week. Okay, we're not going to even consider that one. Now, we probably need to keep an eye on what's happening with Wycombe and Port Vale, but ultimately, if we don't win here, it doesn't matter what happens there, does it? Well, we need something to happen here because we are 20 minutes in. We've not had a single highlight. We've now dropped down to 5th place in the table. It's nothing. Just nothing's happening at all. Newport County are ahead of us because they must be winning their game. Finally, with about 7 minutes to play of the first half, we've got our first highlight. Foxy clears the ball, but it is going to be collected by Curtis Nelson. Plays it across to Stubbs. Deep inside its own half, all the way back to the goalkeeper Maxwell. Once again, Curtis Nelson collects it, finds Mason on the right-hand side, runs over the halfway line, plays it back to Nelson once again. We are hopefully going to nick this ball away. Blair doesn't manage to get it away. Coker. Blair cuts inside, keeps going. Blair's going to score. For crying out loud, this is a team who are 20th, 22nd in the table. We're 1-0 down to them. That is exactly why I changed to be slightly more defensive with our fullbacks, because they can't seem to do anything. What are Wycombe doing? They are losing. We just need to win. Right, give them an angle. I say just as if it's easy. It's nice and easy to just win a game of football, isn't it? Especially when you're 1-0 down. Fox is on a 6.3. Fossey's on a 6.4. Coker's on a 6.6. He's doing alright, but he was only supposed to play 45 minutes. Just nothing's working, is it? Right, we're just going to go very attacking. Or not very. We're going to go attacking from the out. See whether we can hit them early in the second half. We had 1 shot and it wasn't even on target. I will be very disappointed if we get nothing out of this. Like, we're not even getting highlights. We're not even having shots, let alone highlights. Right, let's do George Newell off. Oh, did I not? Oh, did. I was going to say, did I not put Raul Correa on the bench? I did put Correa on the bench. Coker needs to come off as well. Godwin Aja coming on. Swapping you two over. What do we do? Just shoot on sight. We need to do something. This is just not going to work, is it? We're going to do all of our subs as well. We're going to do Butterfield off for Veladrez. We've got 20 minutes to try and find 2 goals. This is just disappointing. Just absolutely no highlights whatsoever. Did I go very attacking? I don't think it's going to make a difference. We've had one highlight the whole match, and it was a goal for Doncaster. That was it. That was the whole thing. Well, you're coming in for training tomorrow because that was awful, and we've still got more season to play then. Well, what an absolute shambles that was of a final match of the season. In fact, it's not just the final match of the season. Our final few games that we've played, we've been so bad. Basically, Barnet was our last decent performance, and then 3 draws, 2 defeats, and 1 victory in our last 6 games. That is not good form whatsoever. We now have to go into the playoffs, which, if we can have a look, it's probably going to be Exeter. Is that how it works? Crawley have won the league, fair enough. Team secure playoff spots. I mean, we just about managed to confirm ours before the final game of the season. George Newell can't score, Raul Correa can't score, and Raul Correa obviously revealed that I was very angry because we didn't do anything, literally nothing. So we've gone forward a couple of days trying to get the confirmation of actually what we're going to be playing in the semi-finals, and instead we've got this bit of news, that Cameron Archer has been suspended for slightly longer. Slightly longer now. Is that 2 more matches? So he's going to miss the 2 semi-finals. He might be lucky. If we appeal it, does that mean he's now available? Is that how it works? I don't know whether that's how it works. It probably isn't, is it? Have we got confirmation? No, we don't. So it turns out the FA can do really quick turnarounds when the season's finished. Literally 1 day later, almost to the minute, they've said no. Nope, his ban remains. So he's going to miss the 2 playoff semi-final matches. It means, if we look at our squad, filter it down to just the strikers. Cameron Archer, obviously currently going to be suspended. We've got George Newell, can't score a goal. Raul Correa can't score a goal. Then again, he's only started 4 matches. Mercado, he is good but has off days. Most of them have been off days. Cameron Archer, our top goal scorer with 24 missing. Leighton Stewart, our second top goal scorer. I'm refusing to play. I think we're going to have to play him, aren't we? He's going to have to get a £700 a week pay rise and hope we sell him in the summer or get bought out or anything like that, because we can't financially just carry on like this. We are, what's that? We are £5,000 over our wage budget. Next season we will be under. No, we won't, because our wage budget will be £22,000. We are in some big issues financially. Finally, on the 2nd of May, we've actually got the draw for the playoffs. So it is Exeter City. We are going to be away from home first at St James Park. Then we will be at home, with the final being Carlisle or Newport. I mean, looking at the teams, can we see past meetings? So, cool. We've never beaten Exeter, so that's a good start. We've also never beaten Carlisle in the league, which is great, and Newport as well. Okay, we want Newport in the final. We definitely want Newport in the final. We've drawn with them and beaten them away from home. So Newport is the team that we want, but we do also need to get past Exeter City first, which is, it's not going to happen. It's honestly, I don't think it's going to happen. That is going to do it then for this episode. Next episode obviously will be the first leg of the playoff semi-final. Then we'll have another one of the second leg. And then maybe there'll be a final episode of the season where we go to the playoff final. But don't keep your hopes up. I think we're going out against Exeter. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Football Manager 2020 with Southport. If you did enjoy, do remember to leave a like. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button, and I'll be back next time for the playoff semi-finals.